Hello guys, today we'll be creating a masculine card using the triple layer stamping technique. Welcome guys to my creative corner. This is Claudette, where I create projects using stamps, inks, paper, mixed media, and a whole lot of embellishment. So if this is something that you're interested in, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below as well as the bell icon so you could be notified when I upload my latest video. So let's get started on creating our card today. So this particular card that I created is using a basic gray. I heat emboss it with some white embossing powder, and I use white as the base of the card, the layers to the back, as well as basic black, and again that white embossing powder and this copper foil. So being that it's foaming, I'm just going to go ahead and use ink for time's sake. Okay, so what we're going to start out with is 3 layers. And this layer is a lighter gray, so I'm going to be using 2 different tone grays, and we call this in Stampin' Up, let's see, it's a slate, smoky slate gray is what we call this. Okay, so you need the 3 layers. The smallest layer is measuring 2 by 3¼ inch, and the layer after that is 3 by 4¼ and then the largest one is 4 by 5¼ So we're going to go ahead and tack those down. So you want a little adhesive to the back just to hold them temporarily in place, and we're going to use snail adhesive. You could also use glue dot, okay? And even if it rips to the back of the paper, that's okay, because once you stamp on that or cover it up, you won't see it. So you want to center those and get those nice and straight. So once you get them straight, make sure they're down good so they don't move around on you. So what I'm going to use is black ink. And I would be using, you could use whatever stamp set you have at home. This is the Sailing Home stamp set. And I am featuring just all masculine cards for this month, or all masculine projects for this month. So it's Father's Day's month. Whether it's thinking of you card, happy birthday, get well card, it's going to be all masculine cards or projects. And they also have we also have a die set with that goes with that stamp set. It's called Smooth Sailing Dies, and I will be using that too as well. So we're going to go ahead and get our black ink, and I'm using Memento Tuxedo black ink. And with the die, I am using the little compass there. And I am going to stamp this up. I'm going to go ahead and start in the middle of my card. And then when you come into the edges, you know, you want to press down really hard because you have a couple layers to go through. So I'm going to go ahead to the corner. And don't worry that they have the spaces there. Once you start layering it, the layers, the other card is going to fill those spaces in. So guys, I have hit like 1,000 followers. So sometime this week I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm not sure what I'm going to be giving away, but it's going to be centered around something masculine, okay? So stay tuned. Keep on checking to see what the giveaway is going to be this week. All right, so that's it right there. So what we're going to do is bring in next is, so our base of our card, so this was cut 4 1/4, so you have your standard card 8 1/2 by 11, so it was cut 4 1/4 by 11, then you score it down 5 1/2, so you have it in this 10th direction. Okay, so that's the base of the card, and this color is in our basic gray, so it's a little darker than the Smoky Slate. Then you want 2 other pieces layer, or your matte pieces, and this one is measuring 4 1/2 by 3 1/4, and this is in inches. Okay, then this one here is measuring 2 1/4 by 3 1/2. So we're going to go ahead and put our card together now that we went ahead and stamp this up. So you're always trying to remember the directions of how your card is going. In other words, you don't want to put it this way, so keep it in the correct directions when you're putting your layers together, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get some glue, and you could use the snail adhesive too, but I like, as I mentioned, I like the liquid glue, because then you have time to move your card around. So we're going to put these 2 layers together and just try to center it as best as you can. And we're going to take this one off, and then we're going to layer that. I'm here in Orlando, and we've been getting a lot of rain and thunderstorms. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this bottom piece to the base of our card. So if you guys have any awesome men in your life, give them a shout out. My hubby is so awesome. He's just an awesome person all around. Awesome dad, awesome husband, son, brother. He's just amazing. And I'm going to give him a shout out. He goes by Puff. We're a high school sweetheart. That's why I get the name MsPuff from. His birth name is Warren. And he is an amazing guy. I am so thankful for him. So we're going to go ahead and put this layer down this way. And again, you want to make sure it's going in the correct directions. And then you want to eyeball your design, okay, and make sure that it's coming together. The pieces are lining up, okay? See, like these are circles, and then you just want to make sure the circles are pretty much even. There in the card. Like if you just give a shout out, make a comment down in the comment down below if you have that awesome guy in your life, and tell me what makes them so awesome. So we're gonna make sure our circles are all lined up as best as we can. There. So what I'm gonna do is bring in, I went ahead and embossed this with white embossing powder on top of your basic black, just to make that pop. And I'm going to stick that up on some dimensionals. And I'm gonna put 4 here. And like I tell you, just indent with your fingernail to get the backing of this up easy. Let me see, am I not in focus here? Let's make sure I'm in focus. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put "You Are My True North." Make sure that I have enough space for my wheel. What you call this thing, a wheel? Leave me a comment down below if you know what it's called. You turn the boat with it. So we're gonna put a little bit of glue here just to the edges and glue that down here. And that's it. So you could put whatever sentiment you want in the inside, but basically that's it, guys. If you guys found this tutorial informative, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below, as well as the bell icon, so you can be notified when I upload my latest videos. I also created a video making cool Father's Day gifts, so go ahead and check that video out. I'm going to list it right in this video. Just hit that icon so you could check that video out. Until next time, this is Claudette.